Well, Elan breaks her science. There's a law in Germany that doesn't want your boss to be your Facebook friend. And is there such a thing as bad publicity? Lindsay Lohan? Well, it's time for the Friday panel. Richard Krause, our film critic, is here. Jessica O'Reilly is here, a sexologist. And Colleen and I are here. And let's start with the Facebook. In Germany, they have a law on the table that is going to ban your boss from becoming your friend on Facebook.
Don't you think it's interesting that they need a law for this?
I mean,
Wouldn't you think most people would just say no?
I think they should probably have other things that they could be worrying about rather than try to police
going to regulate that, right?
Well, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing would be is if, I mean, how would it work? If your boss requests to be your friend, you say no.
Yeah. But some people, like me, I approve everyone that tries to friend me.
And
I mentioned that on the show one time here, and I got hundreds of them. But if you want to be my friend,
I approve everybody too.
But the thing, I do. And the thing is, I know that some of them are fake, and I know that if you're a boss and you wanted to check up on your employees, you just make a fake name.
Well, there's so many other ways to do it. I mean, you can backdoor so many ways in Facebook. You can go in through someone else. So.
But here's an idea: maybe don't post things on Facebook that are going to get you in trouble.
I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with posting nude, drunken photos of myself on Facebook. It's just for my friends to see.
I like those ones from last week. Those were good.
But that may not affect your career for other people, right? If they're working in teaching or something a little bit more serious, they may not be able to post that.
Well, I mean, I think what people forget, though, is that anything, whatever you Twitter, whatever, it never goes away. No. It's out there. And so if, let's say you're 16 years old and you're sexting or you're doing something on Facebook that you probably shouldn't be doing, when you're 23 or 24 or 25 and you're looking to get a teaching job, or you're looking to become a cop or do something like that, that stuff is still out there. And if anyone wants to find it, they can.
And they can save it and download it to their own computer and use it however they want. The other thing with Facebook is anybody can take a picture of us out in a bar and
post it.
And post it. And there's nothing I can do.
Oh, yeah.
You can untag, but you can't have it removed. You can't ask Facebook to. I've tried.
Yeah, the creepy thing that everyone has a camera on them now is a little creepy.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So the rule of thumb for Facebook and Twitter: if you don't think you should do it, don't do it. Yep. Okay. Elan Nordegren, now back to her maiden name, divorced from Tiger Woods, spoke out in People magazine and said she couldn't believe, she's embarrassed at how, I'm paraphrasing here, embarrassed at how dumb she was and not realizing what was going on. Is that fair for her to even think that?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, there's a possibility she didn't know what was going on. There's a possibility that this was an arrangement that they had, nobody knew about it, and then when people found out, she became embarrassed. But either way, it's been in the public eye, like a breakup.
I'm just going to back this up.
I can't believe that.
Let me back this up for a second. You think there's a possibility that Elan may have known about the 0 to 150 mistresses?
I think it's possible that people have other arrangements in marriages. I know it's possible that people have other arrangements.
I agree.
Being in the public eye sucks.
I think that probably is possible, but I don't think in this case that they would have had another arrangement. It just doesn't, from what's happened and how contrite he's been and her reaction to it, I don't think it was a reaction.
Her reaction was still it was like night and day.
But he was away 4 days a week or something like that. He was on the road all the time. So it wasn't like, she was with him all the time. She was at home, I think, with the kids and sort of, going to school and doing all that kind of stuff while he's off doing, putting.
I think what's going to be interesting is she going to really step back out of the limelight now?
Well, she was never really in it, I don't think.
No, but she is now.
You saw her with it. She's desperately trying to stay out of it. I think, the paparazzi are trying to get the shot of her. But going back to this, you think that there was an arrangement?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that some people have an arrangement. Absolutely, right? And then what is really the big issue is that you get embarrassed when everybody finds out, right? There's shame, there's stigma, there's judgment, there's legal, social, economical repositions, right? For sure.
Okay, we have about a minute and a half left to talk about Lindsay Lohan. Is that too much?
That's a little too much. We've given her enough time.
90 seconds. I mean, that's about as long as her career is going to be unless she starts making some better decisions.
You're hearing these things that someone offered her mother $1 million to do a radio show with her, or who's going to get the first interview with her. Who cares? Does anybody care?
It's sad that this is the magic formula for fame, is to do bad things.
Sex tape, get in jail, and be a boozer.
Well, it's like Lawrence Fishburne's daughter right now, who saw going the sex tape route as being her ticket to fame. He's now disowned her, but she had a sex tape that she was peddling around because she said, hey, listen, it worked for Kim Kardashian, it worked for Paris Hilton, and this is what Heidi and Spencer, whatever his last name is, Spencer Pratt, apparently has a sex tape of Heidi Montag,
with
and
a
he's trying to sell.
Playmate.
Yes.
Yes.
But sex tapes, you think it's kind of been there, done that, because everybody's done it now. We're kind of over it, right?
Oh, we have not done it.
Well, mine's coming out soon. Mine's online right now.
Yours is on Facebook.
Yeah, mine's on Facebook.
Untagged.
Yeah.
I am friending you for sure.
All right. Okay, there
Watch
you go.
and learn.
All right, Richard, Jessica, thank you very much. Lots of fun. So this Elan and Tiger. Okay, there we go. All right, hey, listen, don't forget, coming up here, Lauren Christie is going to be traveling the high seas.